from Jensen how to be on a set. He's such a great number one. He sets the tone. And when he's directing, it's the most peaceful the set ever is, isn't it? The crew just like... I wasn't in your episode.
Do you know what they did to him when he was directing? Do you know what they did to him?
I know what they did to him when he wasn't directing.
I don't know this, tell me.
Okay, he got pied like a gentleman by Jensen. Beautiful pie shot on the thing. Jared hit you with a pie so hard, I think he broke your nose, and it took 45 minutes to do it. You shredded his script 3 times, right? I mean, it was like, the worst was when Jared looked at me and goes, "Hey, Shep, what do you think his car's worth?" They killed you. You got, oh, you were great. Him, he was terrified every minute. What did you learn, Misha, from Jensen?
That wasn't a question.
Oh, talk about what we learned from Jensen. I got a whole bunch of stuff I learned from Jensen.
Listen, yeah, what?
This motherfucker. So let me tell you what he did. So he's so good at everything. I told him earlier I'm just staying alive to watch him crumble because it will happen hopefully one day, and then the wind will naturally take me away to the afterlife. So so we have to do this tap dancing sequence in the last season of the show. So I'm signing at a creation con in Burbank, and a producer comes by and is like, "Hey, can you dance?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can dance." But so then I get up to shoot the episode, and they show me this 3 minutes choreographed tap dancing sequence, and I'm like, if I grew up gay in the South, if I could tap dance like that, I would already be dead. I never would have made it out alive. I can't do that. And so Jensen was like, it's okay. So they only scheduled 1 rehearsal for us. And you're like, we're gonna have much more than 1 rehearsal. It's gonna be fine. Me and you together, we're gonna be able to do this. He gets off work 15 minutes before I do, get to the studio, the stage, like the dancing people, 15 minutes before I do. I get there and he knows it already. He's good at everything. It makes me want to kill him, but I do love you.
It's because he's an android. If you look closely, his freckles are symmetrical. He's not human.
It's shocking. I love you so much, but I want to hurt you sometimes.
Sam?
I learned something like, are you guys really a family? I'm like, yeah, we are.
I learned an acting technique from Dolly Dave. So he is the dolly operator. He pushed the cart that the camera operator was on. And actually, Jim Beaver set an example for me to try to follow on Supernatural. And that was, and by the way, he was just in Liverpool apparently. They wouldn't let him in the convention.
He's right there, Jim, stand up.
You went on the Beatles mystery bus tour, I saw.
He's still there.
So I had a problem because I was a green actor when I first got on the show. I had a problem that like whenever another actor in a scene would, for example, fondle my balls, I couldn't help but laugh. And Jared was almost in every scene we were in together. Like I'd look through the script first. Every time a new script came out, I'd skim through, being like, "Shit, there's another scene with Jared, because I knew he was just going to torture me. And I was constitutionally unable to not laugh when I was being fucked with. So I would watch Jim Beaver, and he was just a stone. It was incredible. I mean, obviously, the man has no feelings, but but it was an inspiration, and I was like, that's what I want to be like, even if I have to be lobotomized to get there. And then, but like 2 years went by, and I was still a mess. And then finally one day, Dolly Dave came up to me, and he's like a soft-spoken guy, very smart, always on set with us. And it was a scene where Jared and Jensen were both torturing me. And I was laughing, and I just wanted to get through it. And he said, "Misha, can I just tell you an idea that you might want to try?" And I was like, yeah, what? And he said, "Well, when they start to mess with you, just try thinking about how much you hate them."
Because that's what Dave had been doing.
Because that's how Dave gets through the day. Anyway, It was very effective.
I will say just some real quick that I think that there's a reason that we're all still here talking about this particular project for as long as we have, and it's because, like you said, when you get surrounded by people that kind of elevate your game, you tend to stick with that because it just keeps making life that much sweeter. And this has been that situation for us for quite a long time, and that's why we're still sitting here on the couch together.